I mean, it was a hard-fought game. It was really exciting. It went down to the wire. Am I satisfied with this loss to the Lakers in the play-in game? No, not at all, because this was the worst officiated Warriors game I've ever seen. There were so many bad calls, and I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? I mean, it's an LA team in the playoffs, or at least the play-in, right? So LA teams always get their special treatment because they're big market, but that's besides the point. Um, the Warriors lost to the Lakers 103 to 100 in the first play-in game. They were on the road. The Warriors played amazing in the first half, just making the Lakers look stupid. The Lakers' big three was terrible in the first half. Davis, LeBron, and Schroeder were barely scoring. It's just in the second half, the Warriors didn't bring the same intensity, and the Warriors lost, which is annoying. And yeah, we're not out. That's the one thing I'm happy about. We're still going to play it, live to see another day. We'll play the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday as they beat the Spurs. But I wanted to win this game, and we very well could have. It's just annoying that we were screwed because the Lakers got the benefit of the doubt from literally every single referee call, and we lost and blew a lead. We were up by 13 at one point in this game. The Lakers came back. LeBron hit the luckiest shot I've ever seen with 0 seconds, maybe like very little time left on the shot clock. It was winding down to zero. LeBron throws up a prayer. You give him that shot 9 more times, he's going to miss it every time, you know? LeBron is not a good three-point shooter, and he made it like the luckiest shot. That put the Lakers up three, and at that point, you know, they're going to triple team Curry, and he's not going to be able to get a three. And it's just disappointing because, like, I'm not one to usually blame refs for losing games. I think players usually are the ones that lose games, and refs are easy to be the scapegoats. But, I mean, this game, it was just too blatant. Even the announcers in the game on ESPN were saying, that's not a foul, or that was a bad call, or it's not fair. It's just so dumb that we literally lost, and it, you know, decreases our playoff chances significantly because of bad calls. And yeah, obviously we could have played better in the second half, but we wouldn't have had these bad calls not, you know, happened. So basically, player of the game for the Warriors, Steph Curry, obviously 37 points. Wiggins played good too with 21. And they had a lot of help from Bazemore and Poole, each having 10 apiece. The Lakers didn't actually have much scoring from their big stars. I mean, Davis had 25, and like I said, he struggled in the first half. Really struggled the whole game. LeBron had a triple-double, but I mean, same thing as Davis. He struggled a lot. Really bad field goal shooting in the first half. He had 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 22 points. And Schroeder only had 12 points, but, you know, he's obviously part of that big tandem. It's disappointing, you know, just knowing that this game was very winnable. We're playing a very talented team that somehow fell to the 7th seed. And obviously, I think we will win against the Grizzlies, but I don't like having our backs pushed against the wall when we could be in the playoffs had we won this. And like I said, we're going to play the Grizzlies, who, you know, last Sunday we made a total joke out of. We destroyed them. And John Morant looked silly playing in that game. So I have no doubt in my mind. We're playing at home. I think we'll beat Memphis. Memphis barely beat San Antonio today. It's just kind of like, you know, we're playing an extra game we don't need to. And, you know, I was excited to watch this. I spent, you know, it's been 3 hours of my time now, and to see the Warriors lose from bad calls, terrible officiating. I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't want the game to be defined by the referees, but seriously, there was just blatant mistakes. LeBron, you know, getting his special treatment after getting poked in the eye. Very special treatment for him. So it's just LA teams. They always get their priorities, which just in my eyes is not fair. I mean, obviously both teams are big market. The Warriors are a huge market, but it's just the LA sports culture. They always get their way. So it isn't fair. And yeah, so the Warriors in the first half, Curry was amazing. He made a buzzer beater to go into halftime. And it's just the Lakers just showed a lot of intensity after that. And I mean, I love Steve Kerr as a coach, right? But I just don't know if like taking out Steph Curry to begin the fourth is always the right call. Because I don't think that lost us the game, but I think it definitely hurt the team because the Lakers had so much momentum in the fourth quarter and the third quarter. It just isn't right, and I don't know. And the Warriors had a lot of turnovers, 20 turnovers for the Warriors. They shot pretty well, but I mean, seriously, like turning the ball over, even Curry was doing it. I mean, I love Curry. I think he's definitely, undoubtedly, the best player on the team. He's the best Warrior of all time, but 20 like he had a lot of turnovers, and the Warriors as a team had a lot of turnovers, and it's just not the way we want to be playing, especially in a obviously not a playoff game, but a playoff style type game. So we're gonna play the Grizzlies on Friday. I think we'll win. It's just like I said, we don't really need to be playing this game, but we are. So yeah, 103 for the Los Angeles Lakers, 100 for the Warriors. Warriors lose pretty much in the final minute. LeBron hits a prayer three-pointer. I don't know how he made it. If he misses that, I think we probably would have won. I think we definitely would have a great chance. So anyways, let me know your thoughts, and go Warriors.